The Pyongyang summit between the leaders of North Korea and Russia is done, but a new period in relations between their countries may be only beginning, prompting the White House to express its great concern as the United States and its interests are being openly challenged by Russian President Vladimir Putin and his North Korean counterpart Kim Jong-un. This summit, 9 months on from their last meeting in Russia, has come amid concerns about defense cooperation between the two sides in support of Russia's war with Ukraine and North Korea's military ambitions. It was Putin's first trip to the North in 24 years, initially described as a 2-day state visit, but cut to well under 24 hours with a tight schedule, then taking him on to Vietnam. Putin's private jet didn't actually land in North Korea until after 2 a.m. Wednesday, as he was delayed by a stop in eastern Russia, according to the Kremlin. But as we saw via North Korean state media, they were clearly very happy to see each other as Kim waited for Putin to pick him up from the airport in the same Russian vehicle that the Russian leader previously sent as a gift. Pyongyang appeared to be unusually lit up as Putin arrived in the North Korean capital, despite consistent reports of electricity shortages there. Footage showed large crowds gathered to greet Putin as he drove by, and also for performances and celebrations in honor of the Russian leader's visit. And then the serious discussions began. State media from both sides released comments from the summit, which first included various Russian and North Korean officials and then led to one-on-one talks between Kim and Putin. In the larger meeting, North Korea was mainly represented by diplomatic and military officials, while Russia's delegates, including those as well as others related to energy, transportation, space, and health. Putin himself said Russia highly appreciates Kim's unwavering support for Russian policy, including in the Ukrainian direction, as the North Korean leader expressed full support for Russia's war in Ukraine. The North has already been suspected of supplying Russia with dozens of missiles and thousands of containers carrying munitions for use in Ukraine, in defiance of UN Security Council resolutions. We know North Korea would also want support in numerous areas, from military backing to various kinds of economic cooperation. Putin spoke of a new fundamental document that was being prepared to serve as the basis for relations between the two countries going forward. Kim added that relations between the two countries are now entering a new period of prosperity and vowed to strengthen strategic cooperation with Russia. It appears that this will focus on areas ranging from the military to economic support to cultural exchange, all potentially helping to overcome diplomatic isolation, as Putin also vows to battle against the imperialist policy of the US and to support North Korea in the face of American threats. With Putin shifting his focus to Vietnam, we can expect further high-level talks like this in the foreseeable future. The Russian leader said he hoped his next meeting with Kim would take place in Moscow.